Welcome. In this video we will cover how to use photo measure for capturing pools to be covered by a PVC membrane. Photo measure can be used for measuring the following types of pools: fiberglass pools, free-form concrete pools, pools with significant shape in the floor, complex shaped pools, or any pool with more than 3 steps. You will need the following items: a flexible fiberglass tape measure, duct tape and a dispenser, any smartphone or digital camera with a photo resolution of 12 megapixels or higher, crayon, a clipboard, pen and a markout reference sheet, target markers. There are a total of 14 target markers to download. Photo measure uses a 3-step streamlined process as follows. Step 1, the site preparation. Prepare and clean the pool. Remove any foliage from around the pool. Where the vinyl membrane is beaded, the fixing extrusion needs to be already installed in place. Please make sure the pool again is dry and try to avoid rainy days. Placing the wall and floor targets. Begin by placing the A and B targets at the ends of the pool wall. Next, place 3 targets down each side of the A and B at roughly the middle of each third of the pool. These are targets 1, 2 and 3 on one side and targets 4, 5 and 6 on the other. Next, place 3 targets on the floor at roughly the middle of each third of the pool for pools that are under 12 meters long. Place these targets approximately along the path of the AB line. If the pool's larger than 12 meters, place extra targets every 3 meters apart. Now place remaining targets on any step sections or on other parts of the floor. Here we can see the position of the targets on this 3D model of the pool. Please note the following: where the targets A and B are located at each end of the pool, the side targets along the length of the pool, so that's 3 on each side of the AB line, then 3 targets on the base floor, and then extra targets placed on the steps. Marking out the pool. Use a crayon to mark out the pool. Mark the pool with vertical lines in similar locations as if it were an AB markout. To get a true reflection of a curve, whether horizontal or vertical, it needs at least 5 points as follows: a point at the start of the curve, at the end of the curve, at the middle of the curve, and at the point either side of center, midway between the center and the start or the end. Make sure to mark the pool vertically under all wall targets. If you are unsure where to mark the pool in any location, please email us a photo from each end of the pool and we will draw on the photo where and how to mark the pool and return it to you. Continue by drawing lines across all other junctions, such as step to wall and step to floor. Also around the front and back of the steps. Try to place a corresponding top wall mark that aligns with any wall to base or step to wall junctions. You will also need to mark the base if it has a dish, is a hopper style base, or there is a large depth or it has a complex shape. Here are examples of how certain junctions should be marked. Now it is time to fill out the markout sheet. Start by filling in the job details, making sure to include a job reference name. Then sketch the pool showing the targets and any special features such as steps or benches. Note the location of the AB line on the step and draw the pool based on the AB line location. On each sketch sheet you will see a space provided for measurements to be entered. Draw the check measurements that will be used. These lines are drawn from target to target. Measure and record the distance between checkpoints on the space provided on the reference sheet. These are all tight measurements. This includes targets A to B, A to 2, A to 5, B to 2, B to 5, 1 to 6, 2 to 5, and 3 to 4. The AB measurement is important to be accurate as it's used to scale the 3D model. It needs to be accurate to the nearest millimeter. Also, make sure to include 5 to 6 vertical heights as reference measurements around the pool. Measure the vertical heights of the step and write these on the riser wall so that they appear in the photos. You need to provide vertical measurements from target center to the center of the base curve below, and again write these on the pool wall. Here is the example of the filled out reference sheet. Now you take a photo of the reference sheet to include with the photos of the pool. Now you're ready for step 2, the photo session. You will need to take sufficient number of photos from each location. Move in a clockwise manner around the pool and starting from the left, take as many photos as required to capture the pool from the current position. Make sure you have sufficient overlap between photos. From this location we need to take at least 4 photos to be able to capture the whole pool with sufficient overlap. These are shown by the boxes on the right in order they need to be taken from left to right. Starting at A, we take 4 to 5 photos of the pool so as to capture the whole pool with some overlap of each photo. Take 2 paces to the left and repeat the photo sequence. Repeat this process all the way around the pool. From each location, take as many photos required to be able to capture the whole pool with overlap between photos. Here we can see the approximate location and direction that photos have been taken for this pool. Now from inside the pool, stand near or over but not on each of the targets on the floor. From each location, take a series of photos of the pool wall and steps and features all the way around the pool by turning in a clockwise manner with every photo taken. Here are a few things to remember. A minimum of 85 photos are required for a basic pool. However, the more the better. Take a photo of the reference sheet. Photos need to be taken on a camera of at least 12 megapixels. All photos are to be taken in landscape mode with no flash, with a clean camera lens and at the widest angle possible. Here you can see how additional photos have been taken of the step area from different locations. You can now proceed to step 3, placing the order. The uploading of photos and placing of orders can be achieved by the sharing of a folder containing the photos via Dropbox or OneDrive, or the photo measure upload function within the app, which is the preferred method. When using the photo measure app, you will see the following screen. Follow the steps as shown on the screen to upload the photos and place the order. Once satisfied with all the information and that the photos have been provided, press the submit button. This means the order will now have been placed and you will receive an email indicating that the order has been received by Abgal. After processing, a 3D model is generated that will be used for the manufacturing of the PVC membrane. Here is an example of the final 3D model. Thank you for watching this video. Additional information as well as a transcript with accompanying presentation of this video can be found in the Measure Wizard section on our shop.abgal.com.au website.